Okay, so Champions League asked the question, and this question was who to avoid in the Champions League. We have our teams. So yeah, just to answer that question, I want to hear what you guys think in when it comes to what's the team that needs to be avoided if they want to even have a chance at making it to the finals.
Okay.
And yeah, you can work based off that.
Okay. So obviously, Champions League draw was yesterday on Friday. Interesting matches. A lot of interesting matches that I'm excited for. Obviously, the question is what team should be avoided in this Champions League. Champions League is going to be in London, the final. The team, and yes, I am being biased, it will be Barcelona.
The team that needs to be avoided is Barcelona, really?
Yes.
That's so you're full of shit.
I am not full of
You're
shit.
full of shit. I'm not even going that low and saying Real Madrid is my fucking team that needs to be avoided because
Real Madrid should be. You should not want to play Real Madrid. That's their tournament.
Right, but there's another team in there that literally won the Champions League last season, and look what I mean. Shouldn't they be considered?
Yes, but they have their mistakes. They have their downfall. They have holes that teams can pick, like Real Madrid. Real Madrid.
This is disgusting that I'm trying to defend Man City as being like the number one when my team is Real Madrid, but you're making it very difficult for me to.
As a Barca fan, a lot of these Barcelona fans are like, "Why? Like you're probably not a true Barca fan, but I am. Barca full of heart, but I want Madrid to beat Man City."
No, Man City is bro. Man City has a fucking sick ass team.
They're beatable. They
are. And
they're
you know what?
beatable.
And yeah, you're right because and this is just what I have seen. Obviously, there's not too many. The first fucking. I mean, they face Copenhagen, bro. I mean, Copenhagen is not. No offense, but it's not a really good team, right? And they fucking.
I mean, they beat United.
Okay, but so did Man City. So did Man City when it came to the Prem.
Shout out to my boy Jimbo.
When it came to comparing, the Champions League with Copenhagen and then Premier League, I think the only fucking team that Man City, I think it's going to be a little bit more like I'm trying to side with you, Danny, in terms of what I'm going to say, which is Man City. I think, in my opinion, had only one competitive team where we saw that they struggled a little bit, and they didn't win or lose. They drew, and that was against Liverpool, which happened on March 10th.
Last Sunday. It was last week.
Yeah, 1-1. So it was a draw. So, yeah, I agree.
And
the team is beatable.
Keep in mind, Liverpool did not have all their starters.
You're right, yeah.
A lot of their starters injured. That's what I'm saying.
And Man City is third place in the Prem, right?
Yeah, Arsenal's first, which I don't understand. They struggled in Champions League. Anyways, the reason why I say Barcelona, and everyone's going to be like, you're full of shit, you're just being biased. No. Barcelona has nothing to fucking lose. They're playing with heart. They're playing with passion. Just like Atletico de Madrid when they beat Inter, which was Blakos Porto's pick.
More energy.
Inter was undefeated, yada, 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 yada. And guess what happened? They lost. Why? Passion. They played more with heart, and they just got outclassed. That's it with Barca.
Did Atletico Madrid play a drop back, like a park the bus, or no?
No, it was actually
it was actually a decent.
It was
match?
It was actually a decent game. Decent game. You can check the stats, possession, shots, but I think when I was watching it, it was back and forth.
Danny, I don't consider penalty kicks a loss. Just saying.
Hey man, did they win? Did they pass? That's all I have to say. But anyways, Barca is the team you should avoid because Xavi's leaving at the end of the season, right? They're doing it for the coach. They're doing it for Xavi. They are going to play with heart. They're going to play with balls. They're going to play with passion. They have a 17-year-old who's the 17-year-old center back he played an incredible game against Napoli. And he won the MVP of the game. That's why Barca is the team to avoid. They're obviously playing PSG.
Yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be tough. Mbappe's going to fucking, bro. I think it's so good.
You can say Mbappe and everything, but we got...
Mbappe's going to pass by that 17-year-old so fucking quick, bro. It's going to be amazing.
Bro, Victor Osimhen couldn't do that, and Victor Osimhen's a world-class striker.
Victor Osimhen has less pace than Mbappe.
I'll give you
going
that.
off FIFA stats. So
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. It's EA Sports 24, but I'll give you that.
yeah, FC 24.
FC, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
But I'll give you that. Yes. But that 17-year-old, he's confident now. He's super confident. The way he played against Napoli, the build-up, just, grabbing the ball from Ter Stegen and, having confidence to split the forward and the midfield. The build-up, So that's why I think Barcelona is the team to avoid. Because Lewandowski, Gundogan, who's the key player right now, Lamine Yamal, who's playing outstanding. Obviously, we need a little bit more of Rafinha. We need a little bit more of Joao Felix, because Joao Felix is literally, he has one good game, and then he's just back to Joao Felix, not playing the game of his life. Tomorrow, they're playing Atletico Madrid, and I guarantee he's going to have the game of his life if he starts.
Yeah, tomorrow, definitely that game against Atletico Madrid is going to kind of, I think it'll influence, hopefully, your decision a little bit more and my decision a little bit more in regards to what the outcome is in regards to that game. Because I think it's obviously Atletico Madrid is a good team.
Yeah,
so I think they're going to be on a similar level to PSG. Honestly, I think I would even say Atletico Madrid is better than PSG, aside from PSG having Mbappe. But
it's how Xavi said in the press conference today. This is a Champions League style game because they're obviously both in the Champions League. So this will, like you say, determine their pace and how they go on for the Champions League quarterfinals. This will set the pace.
Yeah.
This will set the pace for either or team.
Yeah.
And obviously Atletico Madrid is facing I have to respect Dortmund because Dortmund's a great team. But I think overall, Atletico Madrid is a better team than Dortmund. But again, I said it, this will set the pace for each team moving to the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Leko, your team that you think should be avoided?
The team I think should be avoided is Man City, without a doubt.
See, he's smart. He knows soccer. He knows ball.
Okay, it's football. Get the correct term, football.
I think the team it's stellar. It's well-rounded. They haven't lost in 22 games, 19 wins, 3 draws. Last loss, December 6th, last year against Aston Villa, 1-0. The way they play, especially with Kevin De Bruyne coming back from an injury, I think he adds another element to their game, which is just fun to watch them play. It's so fun to watch them touch the ball, and the team is very productive, and I think they are a nightmare for any other team to have to defend against. But I want to say something that you guys mentioned earlier, is that no team is unbeatable. So there could be an upset. I know they're playing against Real Madrid, and I mean, I don't know what will happen, right? But no team is unbeatable. So although some teams, like in this case, Man City hasn't lost in 22 matches,
yeah.
Hey, who knows? I mean, it could be against Real Madrid where they just can't get past them. But again, I'm gonna say the team to avoid for now is Man City, unless something changes as far as like any injuries are concerned. Just seeing them play with, again, Kevin De Bruyne coming back, being in the mix with Haaland, Foden, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, and goalie Ederson as keep. He's also really special. I would say the only flaw that I believe the team has is at times their defense can be a little bit shaky. I'm not the biggest fan of Rico Lewis, right back, John Stones, center back. Sometimes I feel like he's a little bit shaky, and even Nathan Ake. As much as I love the guy, sometimes I'm a little bit like, all right, gotta be a little bit wary, a little bit careful of him. If I'm not mistaken, actually in a Liverpool game where they tie 1-1, they actually score that goal, Liverpool does, because he plays the ball back to his keeper and doesn't kick it strong enough. And then Ederson comes out, he takes out, what's his face?
Luis Diaz, I think. Was it Luis Diaz?
Luis Diaz.
Is it Luis Diaz or Diego Jota?
Luis Diaz. I think it was Luis Diaz.
Or Jota.
And they call it PK, and then it's going to PK on them, right? So, again, my only concern with Man City is their defense. which at times can be just a little bit shaky. Overall, the team is strong, but the defense, that's not like,
They're
got especially again the Champions League. Like you're playing against the best of the best, so one mistake is all it takes, and you can have a forward like
re- re-
Mbappe, Vinny, make you pay for it. So
realistically, you said, what'd you say right now, Lico, that one mistake? When it comes to Real Madrid, it's actually one counter. One counter can cost you.
yeah,
With
and
Real Madrid.
is if I had to question one thing only is your defense. Like
Yeah.
Rico Lewis,
And
Ake, Stones. Sometimes I'm like, bro, like you guys gotta like better it up.
I feel like when it comes to this game, Man City and Real Madrid, I feel like it's gonna come down. If Real Madrid really wants to win this game, it's gonna come down for them to have a counter, one counter to score, and that's gonna change the whole fucking game. I guarantee it.
Well, we want. I mean, coming as a Madrid fan, bro, we want to get that fucking comeback because last time we met up was in the semifinal last year, and look what happened. We fucking lost 4-0, So it's like we almost have something to prove. Not like Madrid's been in these situations before where it's like they've maybe lost pretty embarrassingly in the past, but now it's kind of their time to make it up, and they fucking they ball out. And last year we had a different team to what it is now. We kind of filled in those missing pieces, and we put everyone that we had in that previous game where they're supposed to be. I think where they're more comfortable, where they're going to play better, and yeah, bro, I think it's going to be a fucking sick ass match. I think it's two teams that are both experienced in Champions League, and I'm still, even though I'm a Madrid fan, I'm still going to say, my fucking team to avoid is going to be Man City. But if Madrid wins, which I hope they do, Madrid automatically is going to be that team to avoid. And I fully believe that they'll fucking take the champion. At least they'll make it to the finals.
No, I think, I hate to fucking say this, and I did tell Josh this because he did bring it up. As much as I fucking hate to say this, if Madrid beats City, Madrid's going to win the Champions League final.
Yeah.
And
if we do that, bro, and we got Mbappe,
The only thing with Madrid's problem going into this game, a striker's need. That will be a defining point if you guys lose this game, because you guys need a striker, and with that Man City defense, you guys are not going to do anything without a striker. Obviously, Jude Bellingham's a world-class player, but
for sure, he's a game changer.
He is a game changer, but it's not going to be enough. It'll be enough when it comes to the counter, but build-up wise, possession-wise, it won't be enough. Carlos, your team that you think is avoidable Champions League?
I gotta go with Josh with this one. I think Madrid is like the most team. Even though they don't have a striker, but to me they look more organized. They look more. Even though that last game they didn't do as much as we all expect, because we know because growing up, as for me, I know what Madrid soccer looks like, and I believe they're gonna upset Man City. I think that's gonna happen.
I thought it was Arsenal.
No, that's my dark horse. I think Arsenal can beat Bayern Munich. I'm not kidding. I believe so. Even though they had a shitty game, none of the young forwards cannot be a 40-year-old man, old man. But I believe that Madrid's gonna do this, win, so they can impress Mbappe. You're like, you know what? I'm definitely going to that team. If they can beat Man City, I'm with that team.
Bro, Madrid's already gonna fucking get Mbappe regardless.
But who knows? Who knows? Maybe you guys lose and he's like Mbappe. I was like, nah, fuck that team. I'm gonna go to another team.
Fuck that. Fuck. Oh shit, Real Madrid lost. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna go to Arsenal. Fuck that. No, bro. I think the Mbappe situation it's gonna be for sure. But. So mine was Man City. So you're saying that you would do Real Madrid though, that would
Madrid,
be your team. Okay.
I just can't believe you said Arsenal's a dark horse.
Hey, top of the league, top of the Premier League. Maybe they can do the same thing in Champions League, bro.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh, for reminding Daniel that. Thank you.
Long finesse shot, top bins from Saka, Ederson can't get it. He reaches, just fucking.
Ederson, you mean Neuer?
No, what?
What are you talking about? Premier League? or
No,
Champions League?
bro. I'm talking about Champions League. Like, obviously, I'm
why.
just. The way I'm thinking about this is Man City, Arsenal, final. It's 0-0, 89th minute. Saka runs down the wing, stunner, top bins. Ederson can't reach it. Does everything he can. Stretches as far as he can and doesn't. I'm putting a scenario, right?
Scenario.
Obviously, I'm kidding.
That is the
I'm
most
kidding,
delusional
but
scenario I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
it could happen.
Oh
Obviously,
yeah,
I'm not
and Barca
betting
It
on
cannot
you
happen.
can avoid, huh? That
It
sounds
cannot
way
happen.
better, dude.
A final?
happened?
It cannot happen. Semi-final, yes. but-
I would put Arsenal on my list over Barca.
Thank you. That's exactly what I told Danny. I did exactly what
Oh,
I
my
told Danny.
goodness.
I have more faith in Arsenal than Barca.
Yeah,
Coming from
real.
a Barca fan myself.
Real.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm gonna take Arsenal over Barcelona in the Champions League final.
Yeah,
Really?
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. See, we-
There's another
So-
Barca fan
see.
on top, man.
I'm gonna be laughing.
Who's
when-
delusional now?
I'm gonna
Someone
be
say.
laughing when Bayern Munich just shits on Arsenal. Have you, Jack, have you guys done a little bit of research of the times Arsenal played Bayern Munich?
But that was in
Hey,
the past. This is
Don't
now.
That's
matter.
in the past.
Don't matter.
This is now.
Don't matter. It does.
It's like you saying like, though, you know how many Champions League that Barca won? I was like, okay, that was in the past. This is now.
Obviously, I'm not bringing that up, but I'm bringing up 8-2, 10-2. Like, it's not even a competition for Bayern Munich. Like, yeah, it's a different teams. I will say that it's two totally different teams, but I think Bayern Munich is just going to destroy Arsenal. Some people do say there might be an upset, like you guys. Pretty sure said they might upset Bayern Munich, but I just don't see that happening. Just don't.
Or, hear me out. Kai Havertz, 89th minute,
Jesus. Okay.
Bayern Munich, bicycle kick,
Oh my goodness.
right
This
past
is good.
Neuer, bro. Right past Neuer. I mean, it can happen. It can happen. And
It's
Kai
not- it's-
Havertz is pretty agile. And then in the second game, he might do I don't know. He's known for he's 6'2", so he's pretty tall. He'll get a header in. It could end off in a 2-0, just considering the aggregate.
Where are they
But-
playing first?
What do you mean? Who are they playing first?
Where are they playing? Are they playing in London first, in Arsenal? Emirates, or they're playing
That's a
in
good
Allianz Arena?
question. I don't know.
I
me check real
believe
quick.
in
They are playing in.
And
Oh,
London.
they're playing in London first.
They're playing in London. Okay, cool.
Okay, so Bayern Munich has a big time. Well, I mean, not really, because the gol de visitante no cuenta, but
Okay, so just to kind of get back on that question, right? And want to clarify. Personally, me, I'm doing when it comes to answering the question, who to avoid in Champions League. I'm going with Man City. Danny, you're going with Barcelona.
of course,
Leiko, you're going with Man City. Carlos, you're going with Real Madrid, with the exception of a dark horse being Arsenal.
and by the way, my dark horse is Barcelona as well. Putting it out there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so yeah, I think that's
We'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah.
The games are
Yeah.
going to be good.
yep.
All games are good. There's a lot of games we're looking forward to. Also, I want to give a shout out to the Europa League. The Europa League draw amazing games as well. So there's that. So next month, Champions League. Can't wait. Fuck
All right.
Madrid. I hope they lose.
Yeah, fuck Barca too. All right. See you.